What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Ambitions, Season 1, Episode 3, Welcome to Birmingham, okay? So, remember when Kent Hamilton, the councilman, told Amara, if you want to know what's going on with the mayor, you need to talk to his mistress. Now, at this point, the episode picks up with, Amara talking to the mistress, okay? Evan gets this message from one of his Secret Service guys or his staff members saying, listen, they're about to talk to the mistress, okay? We just got this information. I didn't know, they just sprung this up on us, okay? They're in there talking to her right now. Bitch, I'm thinking, because then we see that Bella is sitting at some chair and she got her phone in her purse, and you see Evan, because you see the name pop up, Evan Lancaster, okay? He calling her, so she got the phone on silent, so she's not getting the message. I'm thinking that, bitch, it's about to go down, okay? Girl, why did I think that? I forgot that he had like 15,000 mistresses at this point. He's a hoe, okay? And so they're not talking about Bella. They don't even know about Bella at this point. Baby, they talking about the white girl that worked with him. Okay? She trying to be all indignant with Amara. Amara basically like, what's going on. She was like, listen, I'm not going to say that I'm having an affair with him, but I'm not going to say that I'm not. And even if I was or if I wasn't, there is no rules or regulation talking about something. We can't do nothing, okay? No interpersonal relationships within the, office and all that stuff. So basically, I'm not breaking any law. So what do you got? Whatever it is that you think that you got, you don't have. My contracts and everything are up to par and all that stuff. She was like, girl, you need to sit your ass down, because this is gonna come back on you, not me, okay? This ain't benefiting me. This gonna hurt your ass, It's some shady stuff going on in that office. You know it is. And if it be found out, you're gonna trickle down and it's gonna fall down on your ass, because it's gonna get the little guy first before it get the big fish, bitch. And she shook her ass, okay? To the point where, she had to go over there, talk to Evan about it. He was like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. He shook the little himself, okay? Then Bella shows up at his office trying to pitch him this whole thing about being at this concession, having a store in the airport, okay? Trying to bring more local Atlanta talent to the airport and get more local Atlanta talent business. And she want him to look at her business plan properly, okay? You want me to assert myself. You want me to get out there to do it. So therefore, I'm taking my business serious and I'm coming to you. You can do this for me, all right? And so later on, what we saw with them, first of all, she grabbed his dingling. I said, oh, not the jewels, okay? She was like, this can be a good thing or this can be a bad thing. You fucking decide, okay? So he did eventually read her proposal. Go over there to her place. The son is over with the mom. He said, yeah, I looked over it. It's good and whatever. She's like, okay, cool. So you're going to give me my place, right? We're going to do this. He was like, look, girl, this ain't how it go. Okay, we got to go through this step, that step, this step. But you're the mayor. You're the mayor. Okay, and so what? I still got to go through the right proper channels or whatever. People looking down on us, and at this point, you kind of messed up the whole flow of things, okay? You supposed to be a secret. You coming up there to the office, showing yourself, that's messing things up, all right? You're not supposed to be known. People can put two and two together and equal four, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what we trying to that's not what we trying to do, okay? So therefore, we're going to have to put a little squash on this and do this a little temporary. I'm going to have to ease up a little bit. She wasn't trying to hear that. And the reason why he had to ease up, because the FBI, the U.S. attorney and all that stuff, they're looking down on him, okay? The investigation is about to start. They questioning people already, so the investigation has already started. They're looking into everything, okay? And so therefore, they're going to be looking at everything that he do, and so they're going to try to find all his dirty secrets. And at this point, one of his biggest dirty secrets is the fact that he's fucking around with Bella, and he's been fucking around with her for a long time, to the point that he has a son that looks a good 3-4 years old, because that boy can talk and he can run and do things on his own. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of kids, it's June. I just realized this. It just hit me right for a second. Beyonce twins about to turn 2 years old. Them little motherfuckers walking, running. Bitch, we done missed the crawling stage, okay? She said y'all ain't getting shit, but from what y'all got up in homecoming, girl, I don't even blame you. I just had to put that out there. Just, she said, bitch, we gotta do this shit a little bit different this time. I said, girl, don't hear because your fans crazy. Anyway, moving on from that, so at this point, Evan and her was about to get it in for a second. They really weren't finna get in. She was in her feelings. Next thing you know, he get word that Rodriguez is on his way, and so he was like, "You better get rid of him. You better get rid of him," because he was about to leave. But if he leaves, Roger gonna run into him. Then you gotta explain what you're doing here. You trying to act like you didn't know the mayor when I saw you. Now all of a sudden he's at your apartment. What's going on? So he go hide in the bedroom. She's thinking like, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do this. And so she let him come in. She crying or whatever. He was like, baby, what's going on? Oh my God, why are you crying? She like, oh my God, it's just like. I just had a lot of stuff going on. I just had a really bad day. And it's just been a lot. Oh, baby, you know I'm here for you. I got everything for you. You know I'm here for you, including Evan. Bitch, why he had to say Evan name? Okay? Evan, what's his name? Javier. Is it Javier? Oh, Joaquin. Joaquin. Girl, they in there, Evan is in that bedroom, and he is about ready to fight. You mentioned my motherfucking son. You know how they be. You know how they be. Let me just tell you, Evan had his goddamn nerves this whole scene, okay? I mean, honestly, I'd be uncomfortable as hell and pissed off too that I gotta listen to my bitch out there fucking somebody else because we doing this shit on the low or whatever. Because I got a whole, but you got a whole ass wife, Evan. Okay, you a whole ass wife, and you up here mad because she gotta play a role just like you playing a role. Boy, if you don't stop, girl, he is back there just filming. I said, you know what? Film on, okay? Because that's what it is. That's what you get. Because next thing you know, they start having sex. Then he opened up that door. I'm thinking he finna sneak out. That was your chance to sneak out because they on the couch. They go down. You can't see nothing. You saw his back. You saw his shoulder for a second. And then you don't see nothing else. He looks, closed the door. I said, nigga, get your ass out the... Get them out! No, we gonna sit there and we gonna listen to the whole thing. Bitch, at this point, when Roderick Lee, he pissed the fuck off. This why we temporary. I should have never had I was crazy enough. What the fuck was wrong with me for even getting myself involved with you? Making her feel bad. I'm sitting here like, what the hell? What the hell? Both y'all wrong in this situation. So how y'all mad? Like, what are you mad for, sir? He walks out the door. I said, wait until first of all, Roderick ain't make it down the steps them quick, okay? The elevator don't even run that fast, all right? You can just look at the building and tell, okay? And either way, he still ain't down the steps he ain't downstairs yet, and he ain't in his car yet, and you just walked out too fast. I said, oh boy, count that out and just wait a minute. Stay for 5 minutes so the coast can be clear. No, we ain't gonna do that, okay? We're gonna walk right out. We're gonna... I said, cry. I know you're not crying. He was like, I said, get it out. He had to get it out. Okay, I'm good. I said, really, sir? Really? You really in your feelings? You really in your feelings because you fell in love with your side bitch? You fell in love with your side bitch, not only had her as your side bitch, you had a kid with her, and then you expect her not to be with somebody else while you over here fucking your wife still? They probably don't fuck, but you still living with your wife for this image or whatever, and you gonna get mad? Oh, bitch, you got your nerves. I said you better chuck that shit. Man up. Man the fuck up. He said, all right, I got this. He go out the door going down the steps. Girl, Roderick is around the corner. He snuck out like, ain't this about a bitch? I knew it. I fucking knew it. I said, okay. I was waiting for him to roll up on him and to beat his ass in the hallway and some shit like that. But we ain't do that. Okay, so we gonna wait for that confrontation to happen. Boy, oh boy. Then, back at the office, we got this whole thing. What? Anyway, we got this whole thing going on with Greg. Greg is there. He pissed off, with the development stuff. He want to talk to Sam, who is Sam Carlisle Perkins, okay, the dad. He want to talk to him, trying to get this whole thing with the Thelma situation going on. And then we see that Stephanie pops up. Stephanie pops up, go talk to him, and, smooth things over. She do her little charm, throw her little razzle-dazzle on him, and was like, basically, I can get this done for you because the investors are a little shaky right about now because Thelma going through some loopholes trying to get them to not, take her building, take her restaurant. And so, I mean, not Thelma, but Rondell, take Thelma, okay? And so, he was like, damn, maybe I was talking to the wrong Carlisle. I need to be talking to you and all this stuff. He got all close, like, let me see what else you can do for me. I said, y'all not finna trade sexual favors. Stop this. Stop it. And then he left out. So you got Stephanie going over there to Evan's daddy and talking to him directly. Okay, because I guess Rondell has not been Rondell. Ooh, excuse me. I felt it coming and I thought it was going to go away. I apologize, But anyway, I got that out of my system. Usually I sneeze in 3, so it may be another one coming. I'm just letting y'all know. But anyway, he talked to Rondell's daddy and just letting him know, trying to butter him up and, sitting there drinking stuff and eating food and, being nice to him. He catching on that you want something. Next thing you know, he gets up, his back turned, she gets up, talking about something, oh my God, it's hot in here. I said, no, we're not about to come on to the daddy like this. Stop it. This is not right. All right. And the daddy played on Meet the Browns. Okay. He played on Meet the Browns, the same the old neighbor. Okay. But he stuttering instead. Like, I mean, okay, we can talk. And then, she do her little sweet talk, throw her little pitch and all this stuff. Rondell didn't tell you how much this all costs and all this shit, whatever, because he still owns the business. And Rondell has been running this as if, she's been making decisions as if she runs the building. But she does not run the business, or I should say own the business. It's her father and her mother's restaurant. They built the building, the business up. It's their names on the business. And technically speaking, he has the final say because technically speaking, it's still his business. All right. But Rondell is doing all the day-to-day work and, handling, the ins and out of things. So that's probably why she feel like she has the right to say and do whatever it is that she want, make these type of decisions without telling the father. She hasn't been telling him the whole complete truth about how much they've been offering him because Stephanie gives him a whole new number and he looking like, damn, this bitch ain't tell me all this, and so Rondell comes in there and trying to call Stephanie out, but the daddy shut her down and he said, I'm gonna come back with my decision. Next thing you know, we see that Evan, Rondell had went over there to Evan and trying to talk to him about what happened. Stephanie said he ain't finna get involved. You need to be quiet and you need to just hush and let shit run its course, basically. Okay, the inevitable is gonna happen. They're gonna take the business. That's what it is. So Evan went down there to talk to his father, and at this point, while they're talking, he was just, you could see the disappointment, and you could see like Evan was almost like a little boy in his presence, okay? Because he was saying how, at least you kept one of your promise by saying that you're going to take care of your sister. You became mayor, and it's almost as if you got this position and you forgot where you came from. You forgot the neighborhood. I thought that once you get up to this position, you was going to do something to help out the neighborhood that you came from, but you have not done that. And, he's upset at Rondell because she been keeping things from him and things of that. My lips look so good right about it. And they ain't even glossy up. You know what I'm saying? They just, ooh, bitch. Oh my God, like, stop it. I just had to, girl. Anyway, girl, whatever. Moving on. So yeah, he was like, us Lannisters, we got Lannisters. Us Lancasters, we got a strange way of showing that we love each other, and that's basically her way of trying to show you that she love you, trying to make sure everything is okay with what's going on with you. But she saw them talking, and the daddy still, didn't make a decision whether or not he's going to sell it or not. Because at first it seemed like Evan was trying to tell him not to, then he was telling him not to. And he's just going to make the decision on his own self, on his own. Moving on from that, we have this whole situation with who else? Stephanie wanted to get some more information. She got some more information on Miss Damien Collins. That's his name. The dude that Amara messed around with. Okay. So at the end of the episode, she goes down to Birmingham. All right. Because they came up from Birmingham, Alabama, and they moved over there to Atlanta. Okay. To make sure things was better, get work on their marriage and all that stuff. And she went down there and she found Damien. I said, girl, you's a messy bitch. You are a messy bitch. I like it too, because she is bringing the drama. I said, come on, smirk away, smirk away. Every time you see her go like this, I said, bitch, you up to something. You up to something, bitch. What is it? Okay. At this point, speaking of Titus and Amara, they're trying to get their relationship back on track. They had to deal with the fact that Titus is at his office and he's on the phone with his daughter Deja. They got a 17-year-old daughter, and she wants to go to this rock concert. She's away at a school, and like somewhere like a boarding school or whatever, a private school, and she wants to, I think it's called Excalibur. She wants to go to this rock concert in Atlanta. He don't want her to come, but of course she's being in this rebellious stage. She hangs up the phone on him. And at this point, Lori comes in. Lori is who he worked for. What's their name? Pureford? His daughter, okay? And the one that's going to be fucking around with Carly. We'll get to that in a second. I was like, y'all. Okay. But, ooh. So, she was in her feelings because he was telling her this ad that you're trying to put out is a little bit too much, okay? We are a pharmaceutical company that is under fire at the moment because of this epidemic of opioids being out there and just killing people and taking the world over, whatever. So that is what the whole thing is, and you are a little bit too aggressive. She like, listen, you just my daddy bitch boy at the moment, okay? That's all that it is. You a little diversity hire. That's what it seemed like she was about to say. You a little diversity hire. Cause you just here to do this and to do that, okay? Don't worry about what I'm doing. You worry about him. He gon' I'm here to stay. You here temporary. I just hope you to know that. So later on, he do tell her, listen, I pulled the ad and you can go talk to your daddy if you want to. She went and talked to the daddy and he was like, yeah, you was doing a little bit too much. So he did what he was supposed to do. She in her feelings because the other black men that work on another part of the company who knows some information, them two then linked up, Titus and old boy. They done went to this jazz place and we'll get to that in a second. So she in her feelings about that as well. Oh, you feeling like something because you got the surrogate son and all this stuff, or surrogate, whatever you want. And then he was like, well, what did you expect? The brothers was going to link up. Everybody goes with where they like. Like go was like and who they relate to. I said, if he say the brothers one more time, this is the second fucking time that we didn't see him, and he said brothers and stuff like that. No, bruh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get your ass beat. Okay, please don't get your ass beat. But she was like, I don't want him to take over my company and just mess up my company. He was like, oh, you got some balls on you. Yeah, I get it from my daddy. She was like, he said, go in there and do what you got to do and quit worrying about stuff, okay? It is what it is at this point. I got stuff under control, all right? Just don't add any more stress on me. I'm dealing with this lawsuit. I don't need nothing else coming from you. Going back to the little jazz club, Titus is there. Next thing you know, Stephanie is there to gloat, okay? And they talking about reminiscence about when they was in college and how they used to study for the homework and exams, and then they all up in the library and they do this and they do that, and then we go back to the dorm room and study some more, but we never really studied. We did a whole bunch of stuff. Next thing you know, she leaning back on the couch and she looking at them playing the music, and he all up in her hair reminiscing and having an out-of-body experience, daydreaming like he finna stroke her hair. He snaps back into reality. I said, go ahead and fuck her. Okay? That's what's gonna happen. That is what's gonna happen, and Amara's gonna catch him. Okay, I kid you not. Well, I want that to happen. That's what I want to happen. I want them to at least kiss and fondle each other, and then get caught. Okay, be sloppy with it and get caught. You gotta have somebody when they big and bad and all that stuff. It be that smaller detail that they forget. Stupid, simple, small detail that they forget, and that takes them down. That's what I want to happen. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so he abruptly said he gotta go. I said, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So back to his daughter, they back at the house. He cooking food for Amara. They having little conversations and stuff. And was that this episode where they was cooking food? Or last week's episode? Either way, they're on a good path at this point. They're having small talk. You can tell that they're really feeling each other. They're really trying. The issues with the daughter comes up. He was at one point trying to speak about what was going on at work, and she didn't want to talk about work. And then Deja comes home. Baby. Deja then look all punk rock and golfed it out. And they looking like, who the fuck is this bitch? This ain't our daughter. Who let Deborah into the house? This is not Deja. This is Deborah. And Deborah with an H-A at the end. H-E at the end. Girl, I was like, what's going on? She going to the concert anyway. Her little boyfriend come in. He a goth white boy. And they just looking all just like culture shocked and like, what the fuck is going on at this point? And so they go to the concert. They got some tickets that was fake. So they didn't even get to go to the concert. The parents was at the house playing Twister. Bitch, I used to play Twister all the time. Believe it or not, a big bitch used to be out there playing Twister and all that shit. We flexible, okay? We flexible when we want to be. But yeah, they was having fun. We get to see a glimpse of how it used to be with Amara and Titus together when they were in happier times. And even Deja came in and joined in and wanted to play with them and all that stuff. So that was a cute little moment. Going over there to Carly. Miss Carly is sitting down there having dinner with her mama, okay? Her mama keep on talking about what's going on with Khalil, what's going on with this, why you on your phone, girl, you can't listen, all this stuff. Because Carly is over there on her phone like this. She's scrolling on Instagram. Who Instagram? Miss Lori's. I said, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. You want to taste of that pie, okay? And so at this point, they get into a little tiff. The mom is asking her, "You're gonna get serious about school, and so you can get into law school." And she was like, "Listen, okay, this is not where it's at. I'm not trying to be a lawyer like you or daddy. I am doing theater, okay? That is what I want to do, all right?" She was like, "Bitch, it ain't like you good at it. You're not that good." She basically said that she wasn't that good. And at that point, Carly was over it, okay? She was like, "Oh, so you basically saying I suck? That's what you're trying to say?" Okay. She was like, "Listen, Carlita, sit down. Mommy apologizes. Okay, that's not what I meant. You know where my heart at. I'm just saying that." She was like, "Girl, bump this, okay? I ain't got time for you." Girl, she went over there to Lori house. She went to her apartment, was about to knock on that door, and next thing you know, she was like, "Nah, bitch, I can't do this. I was like, "Girl, get your cute ass up in there and just experience some things." I said, "This is your first time. Girl, this has to be your first time." She was like, "Listen." She walked to the door and then she left. And then Lori opened up that door. I said, "Bitch, you was waiting. You a thirsty bitch." I don't know how I feel about Lori, girl. Let me tell you something. Miss Carlita, listen. Keep your guard up, baby. Okay? Keep your guard up because she came on a little bit too strong. That shit would have took me out too, okay? I would have been like, "Oh, you a little aggressive. I kind of like that." But I still would have had to guard up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting, you do for me, I do for you, but you ain't getting nothing else. That's all it is, okay? I'm not divulging no personal information, and you're not about to play with my feelings. But you know what? When it's women, the relationship, emotions, and all that shit, it comes on real fast and real deep, real quick, okay? So Carly ain't ready for this. She ain't ready for the lesbian life right now, okay? Carly, you still feeling this out, and you probably lost your virginity to the wrong person. You lost it to the wrong person because she's a manipulator. She's a manipulator. I can tell that. Okay, girl. she was like, girl, come on in here and all this stuff. I don't care. You know, she was like, I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm not your friend. And I'm just telling you, maybe I do have some feelings for girls or whatever, but I don't have nothing to do with you. I said, then why you at the bitch house? You could have texted her that. You could have sent her a DM on Instagram. You was stalking her page. Girl, Lori was like, okay, and next thing you know, she pulls up in the room. She ain't resist, and they just kissing and shit. You know, her comes on, focus and all that shit. Let me just tell you something. The soundtrack, the music is everything. I will say that. But the phone started ringing, and you know it was her dad, but she was making it seem like Lori was making it seem like she was talking to him and telling her that she was up here fucking a bitch and all this stuff. And she was like, "No, I'm sorry, I'm just playing." Listen, let me just tell you this. I know that you haven't been through this before, but I just want you to know that I really care about you, and I'm not gonna hurt you. And this is our secret. And when she said all that shit, I was sitting here like, bullshit. Bullshit. I done probably read them lines against somebody before. Bullshit. Girl. Miss Carly finna get herself in some trouble, girl. It's gonna be scandal. She gonna be on the front newspaper. But anyway, anything else that was going on in this episode? I think that's about it, y'all. If I missed something, put it down in the comments. But this was a cute episode. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I will see y'all later. Peace.